There is an old British dish literally named after the noise it makes in the pan. Bubble and squeak, yesterday's cabbage and potatoes fried until crisp, was never written up as a recipe at first. It was simply what Monday sounded like. Our grandparents lived in kitchens where almost nothing was thrown away, and out of that thrift came some of the most beloved dishes in the world. Today we are looking at the quiet genius of leftover cooking. For most of history, wasting food meant wasting money, labor, and sometimes an entire season of work. A chicken represented months of feeding. A loaf meant hours of kneading and a hot oven. So the old kitchen ran on a simple rule: everything gets a second life. Cooked once, eaten twice, and then the scraps served once more in a soup. It was not a trend or a virtue. It was simply how a household stayed fed. Look closely at classic comfort food, and you will find leftovers hiding in plain sight. Shepherd's pie began as a way to use Sunday's cold minced meat under mashed potatoes. Fried rice was born in Chinese kitchens to revive yesterday's rice. Spanish croquettes stretched a little leftover ham into a whole tray of golden bites. Tuscan ribollita is literally named reboiled, a bean and bread soup made better by its second day on the stove. Old bread had an entire career after going stale. The French call French toast pain perdu lost bread because it rescued loaves too hard to slice. Italians tossed stale chunks with tomatoes and oil for panzanella. English cooks layered it into bread and butter pudding. Whatever remained was dried and crushed into crumbs for coating and thickening. In a traditional kitchen, bread did not go bad. It simply moved on to its next job. At the back of many stoves sat the most patient pot in the house. Bones from the roast, the tops of leeks, parsley stems, and onion skin for colour, all of it went in to simmer into broth. That broth then became the base for the next soup, stew, or gravy, carrying the flavour of one meal gently into another. It was a circle, not a line, and it meant even the scraps earned their keep. Behind all these dishes were a few habits worth remembering. Cook generously on purpose because planned leftovers are a gift to your future self. Eat the oldest things first. Let small amounts gather in one pot until they become soup. And give the second day meal a little fresh touch, a fried egg on top, some herbs, a squeeze of lemon so it feels new. Thrift, in the old kitchens, never had to taste like sacrifice. So today we wandered through the leftover wisdom of our grandparents, from bubble and squeak and pain perdu to the ever-simmering stock pot, and the simple rules that turned scraps into some of the best-loved dishes on earth. Waste less, plan a little, and let food live twice. Here at HappyMind Nutrition, we believe this old thrift still belongs in modern kitchens. If you agree, consider subscribing, and thank you for sharing this cozy moment with us.